quick review of the Helium Design Lab He11. This is the Helium Design Lab's grip for the Leica M11 series of cameras. If you watched my previous video about my proposed solution for the Leica VisoFlex, you might have guessed that I was very interested in this grip when they announced it. This is like this guy Ed and the guy from Three Blind Men and an Elephant, Hugh Brownstone, I think his name is. Why it's a solution to my problem is that it does have a thumb grip option attached to the back here, and I'll get more into that in a minute here. But with the grip attached, yes, you can have the VisoFlex on the camera and you get a bit of a thumb grip. The grip is solidly built. It's definitely made of aluminum or some other similar metal material. It's got a nice Arca Swiss plate on the bottom, which I really like. The opening in the bottom here for the battery compartment works flawlessly, no complaints there. You can also get to the USB-C port with no problems whatsoever. I think it's kind of funny, maybe it was just to save weight, but you can see the serial number information here too. You can't see it while it's on the camera, but there's also a space here for a Apple AirTag to track the camera, which I think is a great idea. I don't find that the weight of the grip adds a ton of heft to the camera. I really don't have an issue with that part at all. It does make the camera heavier, so if you're all about having the camera be super light, this may not be the grip for you. So while this grip is probably a keeper simply because it lets me use the VisoFlex on the camera much more easily, I do have a few things I would change about the grip. One is, I don't love that you have to put on the strap lug separately. I wish they had figured out a way that you could just use the same strap lug on both sides of the camera. Maybe just like put a cutout here or something. I do feel that both the front grip and this thumb support could be a bit bigger. I wish the grip was actually a bit beefier, especially with a bigger lens. Like this 50mm Noctilux, the grip starts to feel a little small over here, especially as the camera tips forward due to the weight of the lens. I wish they just had a little bit more grip, about that much more than what's on the grip currently. Same thing with the thumb support. I wish they had just matched the dimensions of the thumb support. I also feel like this thumb support isn't in the perfect spot. If you look here, you can see this is just a tiny little bit further out, and I feel like that was a slightly better spot for the thumb support. It also sticks out more, as you can see. Hypothetically, I could take off the thumb support. They provide this other part that goes on flat to use the regular thumb support, but then I wouldn't be able to use the VisoFlex, and that kind of defeats the purpose, at least for me, for having bought this whole little setup, this grip. The last thing I don't like about this grip is that it comes with two different wrenches that I'm definitely going to lose at some point. The smaller wrench is for the back part to take the thumb support part on and off, and then the bigger one is for the base plate piece here, the screw here. I had two problems with this. This was a very tight fit. I almost sent it back because I thought it was too small. To get it over the little nubbin here on the bottom, to get it all to fit, was very tight, and then I had to screw it in. So, you know, I wish it was a slightly better fit, but the bigger thing I wish is that this screw had like a little handle on it, so I didn't have to use a tool to get it on and off. I don't want to have my grip on all the time. Sometimes I just want to carry it around on a strap as light as possible. With this setup, I kind of have to have the grip on all the time, which I don't love. Normally, I would take the grip on and off to show you how tight the fit is, but it was such a struggle to get it on. I don't want to unscrew it and put it back on. I don't want to wear out the camera's base plate, so I'm just leaving it on. So on the screen here is the bottom of the M11 here with a little hole where you put the nubbin on the grip in to just kind of stretch it out and make it fit over the base plate. So, is the He11 the perfect grip for the Leica M11 series cameras? I don't know. I wish the grip was a little bit bigger and beefier in terms of like holding size, not weight. And, you know, I wish it was easier to take on and off. But as it is now, it lets me use the VisoFlex and a thumb support, so I'm keeping it. It's a keeper. It's the best one I've tried so far, so I guess it's the best grip made for the Leica M series cameras, the M11 series cameras. I hope they come out with another version that fixes these problems, especially the bigger thumb support and grip issue. The other place where this grip gets sold is if the rumored Leica M11V comes out. That solves the VisoFlex problem by just putting the EVF in the camera, and then I can go back to the regular thumb support, which I actually like better than the thumb support on the Helium grip. So, have you tried the Three Blind Men and an Elephant Helium Design Lab grip for the Leica M11? What did you think? Did you like it? Did you think it was a keeper? Would you take the two wrenches and take anything off of the grip? Just take it off the camera? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.